Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carly.
And I'm Ange.
And today we're watching Arcane Season 2, Episode 7.
So we've got the final act ever of Arcane. I'm very nervous. I mean, Act 2 was probably my favourite act of the entire series so far. I think some people actually thought that maybe we didn't like the episode as much because I had a couple of criticisms about like Caitlyn's arc or whatever. No, that was my favourite act. I thought Isha's scene, although I looked salty throughout the whole thing, I thought it was beautifully done. Shout out to Victor's voice actor, by the way. I thought he was magnificent. All those amazing lines that Victor was saying throughout. And I think we might owe Jace a bit of an apology. I'm not sure.
Yes,
but
we'll have to say, but we
jumped
were
the gun.
emotional.
We jumped the
We were
gun.
very emotional about everything happening and we weren't thinking about, you know, what it could mean, what Jace is even doing, why he's so frazzled and everything like that.
I mean, we obviously saw that he's been away for some time, considering how long his beard was and everything like that. But, I mean, when people are dying...
Yeah.
I don't have time to think of that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So we don't exactly know what happened with Jace. Maybe we'll get that in episode 7. We don't know where Echo and Heimerdinger are. Vanda, Isha, Victor, I mean, they're dead for now. It looked pretty final to me. But
yeah,
you never know what they're going to do. And as I've had some time to sort of sit with episode 6, I think it's actually got better. I do really like a lot of it. My criticisms with Caitlyn's arc still kind of remain. I guess I'll give my overall thoughts right at the end of the final episode. But yeah, I mean, episode 6 was probably the highlight so far. Just that second act as a whole, all the stuff with Jinx, Vanda, Vi, Isha, really wholesome. I'm now wondering, and we may as well throw in some predictions, make this intro a little bit longer, just because it's probably the last time that we're going to be able to do it. But I think you may have been touching on this in one of the previous videos, but I like the idea of maybe Jinx, rather than spiraling out of control, realized what Vi meant in episode 3 of the first season when she got super pissed because she got involved when she wasn't meant to, and that ended in Milo and Clagger and everyone else dying, and Vanda. And now this time Jinx has seen firsthand that, you know, Isha's run in to help, and now Jinx has kind of lost her. It's gonna maybe fall into the whole I'm a Jinx thing, you know, anyone she's close to kind of perishes. So does Jinx then decide to distance herself from the ones that she's close with, rather than, I don't know, go off the deep end and try to kill everyone?
I hope not. I personally would love for Jinx and Vi to just skip off into the sunset together. What that means for Kate, I don't know. I don't think Kate and Jinx can ever get along, ever. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
So I don't think that's going to happen. I think what will end up happening is, I think there'd be too much uproar if Kate and Vi don't sort of go off together. So I think what might happen is Jinx will either choose to leave and go off on her own and sort of wreak havoc somewhere else. I don't know. She'll be like the lone wolf or something like that. I kind of see that being Jinx's fate. Maybe sacrificing herself. That would be too depressing. I hope they don't do that.
Yeah.
Would they kill a champion off like that? I mean,
that's a good point.
They kind of did that with Victor, didn't they?
and Vanda now too, apparently.
Well, yeah. Well, Vanda's not really a champion. Warwick is. But
I was just avoiding saying Warwick.
Oh yeah. We pronounce Warwick like Warwick because we're Australian and we can't roll the R's like the Americans do. How do they say it?
Yeah, so we don't pronounce the hard R's, but the Americans would say like something like Warwick.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
But for us, the R is like basically silent, so it's like Warwick.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
And then we end up sounding like the dude from The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. And just finally, you guys have been asking for me to maybe do a cover, just because it's Arcane. It'd be silly for me not to do a cover. A lot of people are asking for Enemy, because that's kind of like almost the theme song for Arcane, right? It was the first sort of theme song we heard when we started off with the series. But the copyright's a little bit strict with those guys, so I've decided on something else. Hopefully you guys like it. I will warn you, try not to cry.
I love it. I had to try hard not to cry. I think it's so good. It's some of your best work, in my opinion.
I appreciate that, but it's a little bit different to what I'm used to. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. But anyway, should we get into it?
Let's get into it. Oh, we're getting another throwback?
Yeah, it looked like a
It was
powder
both of
looked
them
different.
young, yeah. Powder and Echo.
Yep, there he is. So they're setting this up just like they did in season 1.
Yeah.
Episode 7 was Jinx and Echo.
Oh, it was too.
Yeah. That were those masks that he saw in the Benzo's bar.
Yeah.
Here beyond help.
Oh, that was
Wait.
weird. You see, Jinx was in the reflection, but that was powder.
Oh, is this like some alternate
Did you just throw that?
universe?
Stay back!
She's nice.
Boy! What in the seven sumps is
Aw.
this?
Oh.
It is. This is an alternate reality or something.
One of those days, huh?
You know those ugly twins. Genius and madness.
What is going on?
Oh. What's got your name?
This episode's gonna kill me again.
This might be like what would have been if the hex system was never a thing.
The
Even
hex
in-
core?
Yeah, yeah.
Or the arcane?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh.
Screw the damn show. I'm sick of it.
With Silco. They got a good life here.
Look at the two bros hanging out.
I got you.
Oh, Milo and Clagger.
Sit down.
Oh.
And we finally got the hybrids to feed off the Fisher gases, but
Look at that mo.
I know.
I'll be right back. Oh no. Go. Save him from me.
He's the biggest flirt now, isn't he?
Where would you be without her?
Oh, wow. We know the answer to that. Oh.
Hey, Gert. Show coming up. Milo here is a big fan. Like, huge.
Cool. Yeah. The old man's gonna let us play the party the night before that Innovators competition
Just killed me.
y'all are gunning for.
What would they do without you?
There would probably be
Oh,
some
she's got a bit of pink
Oh.
in her hair.
I think you're too smart to spend your life in a bar.
He's very clever. He's got the best voice in the show, by the way.
Oh. He's got the best voice, full stop.
Is it?
One can't go shouting from the rooftops about being thrust into parallel
Yeah,
dimensions
okay.
without awkward consequences.
How long have you been here?
1,128 days, 6 hours, and 20 minutes. Give or take.
Very specific.
So you. What about Chase? Is he here?
Jess is on a rampage.
I fear he may have wound up elsewhere. The anomaly behaved differently around here.
Oh. Okay.
Please tell me.
I'm afraid Hex Tech was never invented here, and without a creation so prodigious as the Hex Gates.
No anomaly.
Oh.
No, it isn't all bad.
Yeah, but it looks so peaceful here.
Accomplish wonderful things in this world.
He's not peaceful at all, Echo.
No.
This will grow on you.
But everyone else is. Who is that?
Jace?
Jace, yeah.
Damn, he shaved.
No, this is before. This would be before.
I'm hoping we get to see what he saw before he went crazy and killed Victor.
Is anyone out there?
I'm hoping we do.
I think this is it. Oh, is that the same guy he saw in the desert? When he was a child with his mother?
Yeah, it might be.
Where are we?
Some people speculate that it might be Victor because of the staff. But I don't know. Yeah, so Jace has seen what it...
What it does.
Yeah. Right.
Or what what it will do.
It can't be.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
What's with the third degree, Echo?
No shit, he went crazy.
Humor me.
Sorry, sis. Someone's wigging out over his project and having an identity crisis.
Oh shit, she
No names.
died.
Reminds me of you.
What the heck, man? I wonder how.
She's dead.
I guess we're about to find out. Oh. She's young in that photo there.
Yep.
Like Act 1, Season
Sent
1.
to come here. Chow, that's why there's no hex tick here.
You should leave. Go.
Oh, right.
Before I
So
do
she
something
destroyed it
In that
and died.
in that very first
I'm working
episode.
on it.
Yeah.
She died on that job, okay.
The song is getting some tears out of me.
You gotta hit us with the jump scare, man. I was enjoying that song. I really was. Looks like everyone's chill though.
Everyone's happy and the two cities are living in peace.
Yeah, what the heck? They're both seeing two completely different realities.
Yeah, polar opposites.
Pretty much just saying it's best the power's dealt with and not used by
Yeah.
people. What Heimerdinger warned.
In Season 1, yeah.
I think you owe him an apology specifically.
Oh, it's in the past. He understands.
I'm joking. Here he is. Aussie represent.
He's gonna need Powder's help with that. Echo. Oh, this is horrible.
Literally a ghost town, like a zombie town. I had a feeling it was Heimerdinger singing the song.
Biggest plot twist of the show.
Oh, there he is.
Oh my gosh. Was that a baby? Are there living things here? Oh, hell no.
Heck is that?
Yeah, behind him! Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Oh!
Is his leg broken? Shit.
Was he limping when he came back? Must have been.
Yeah, he kind of was. I think you're
There
right.
you go. That's why.
Yeah. Jace really went through the apocalypse. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He warned him of it.
He's so resourceful. Oh my gosh.
That thing on his bracelet, doesn't that fuse to his arm or something? Doesn't he have that blue shard that goes into him?
You painted this?
I had this dream
That was the mural.
where things went another way.
She looks so badass.
You don't know the half.
Screw the show!
She was the toughest person in all of Zon. Nothing scared her.
No, not my sister.
I love that he
I
drew
was strong.
the Vi that he knew that grew up.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You were different in my dream too.
Oh yeah, Buster? Is that what this is about? You want me to change?
No.
No.
These two are killing me, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, Heimerdinger, put the guitar down and do some work, man.
Brutal.
Shows you what could have been here with Powder.
I know, it's such a good feeling.
Look at the way she looks at him, man.
There we go, they're getting closer.
That looks like it did the trick.
So, what does it do? So, what
Ah.
does it do? No, I didn't.
I'm
Well,
too
it's
tired for games.
working.
A time loop.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna get confused.
Zooks, how did you
I know.
I was playing with inversions. I don't know. A second?
Try going back further.
Yeah, go back to before Isha died, yeah?
Please.
When you go forward, then go back. They're the same drawings that she sees in her visions or whatever.
Yeah. Oh. Oh!
That was too far.
The limit is 4 seconds.
Are you certain, my boy? What were the indicators?
You blew up.
Trust me. It's 4 seconds.
Poor guy.
We could please go change before the party.
I think I might know how to give it a boost.
You gotta be careful,
Take
man.
a seat, Jaime.
There he is. Nervous kid.
Give him another hug while you can.
That's all I can think about.
Where's the little lady?
Not sure. She said something about making an entrance.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Hi.
You've always meant the world to me, Benzo.
Oh. Well, you, don't get on
He's not the mushy type. The mushy type. Beautiful.
making a big man misty, are you? Ah, these dirt allergies.
Yeah.
Proud of yourself.
Damn allergies.
Has been raving. I have the feeling that you'll be running this place soon.
So,
Oh.
there's a chance for us yet. Didn't you try to kill him?
Oh.
Greatest thing we can do in life is find the power to forgive.
He probably saw the letter. He probably read the letter.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah, I'm so happy they kept this for episode 7, just like the first season where they kind of went into their history together a little bit.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn those moves?
I was just following your lead.
He's got lines.
I've never seen you give up on anything, Echo.
You ever wish you could just stay in one moment?
Similar to his
Sometimes taking a leap forward
the League of Legends
means
cinematics and stuff that he's in.
leaving a few things behind.
Promise.
Oh, they're gonna kiss.
Sorry.
No,
What?
it's fine.
Just do it, man.
Can we just...
Damn, this show.
She's so happy, man.
I know.
Jace is really doing all this on his own. It's crazy.
I know. It's a lot to go through. This is where he comes back.
Is this where she used to sit with Vi? A similar spot?
Yeah, I think so. Overlooking Piltover.
This is a big upgrade. Just a moment. I only need to hook up the
Uh.
power supply.
Dude is unhinged, man.
Oh dear, he's been cooking here.
It looks like his hammer, though.
Just tell me there's a chance.
I know, maybe it is the same character as the very start. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, now he knows what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment. I must say that since I've met you, lad, I've truly lived.
Oh. Wait, does he sacrifice or something?
What's he doing?
Oh, this is the only way or something.
He's gonna save her?
I hope so. Oh dear.
I'm a dinger. Don't kill me like that, man. Wow. He just zapped away. Wow. That's his get up.
Oh, that's...
Shit. This poor girl, man.
What happened?
Oh.
Okay, good. Their universe still goes on.
Oh, great. She gets a win? I'm always expecting her to lose, man.
I know. What was that?
Yeah, I think she just kept some of the shards, the gemstones.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was just like focusing
Yeah.
on them in there.
Right, okay.
But then I'm like, okay, she's just collecting things that are
Sentimental to her or something?
violet in color. Yeah, sentimental.
Yeah, I love that episode. I think considering there was a full episode dedicated to like this sort of alternate universe, I think the Noxus stuff and the Black Rose and all that sort of thing, I don't think they've got time to wrap that up with 2 episodes left. So I think that's going to be what the next
Okay. Yeah.
series is about. That's only like, because I was trying to think, you know, last week how they're going to wrap everything up. I don't think they need to wrap that up because I actually do think
Oh, cool. Okay.
that's setting up the next one because
Yeah, I
you
didn't
know,
really consider that.
they're going to want most people, and I think most people will watch it anyway, but they're going to want most people to tune into the next show
Yeah.
when Arcane is finished, and you have to tune in to find out what happens. From what I've heard, they're planning a big cinematic universe, so they've got to have things sort of intertwine and different plots connect to one another. So I think that's the one. I think I saw a really good comment. I forgot who said it. I think it may have been on Patreon, but someone was saying that Ambessa might be like the Nick Fury in Marvel. So she might be the one that pops up in all the different shows.
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay.
I think that's a cool way to think about it because she'll obviously be in the next one.
Yeah.
And I think people are speculating like we might get Noxus, Ionia, the war
Yes, a
or
lot of
whatever.
people have been saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny because we said that Vander, Vi, and Powder or Jinx should go
To Ionia.
retire in Ionia.
Maybe not. The reason why that excites me, and sorry to go off on a tangent, we'll get to the episode in a sec, but the reason why that excites me for the next series is because there are a lot of champions from Ionia that we do actually like and remember, you know, Yasuo and all them. And
Yasuo was one of my favorites.
yeah, so...
Was a Carly from Ionia as well.
Carly.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of KDA as well.
And some of the most beautiful art
Yeah.
from Ionia.
Exactly. I think that would be great. I do. So that's pretty exciting. But to the episode, like I said in the reaction portion, I loved how episode 7 again was dedicated to, well, this time it was Powder and Echo, not Jinx and Echo.
Yeah, and season 1 was sort of about their feud, whereas this season it was more about their love.
Yeah, because, you know, in season 1, you get that sort of music video shot on the bridge and all of that, where it's like, a lot of it's left up to interpretation. Okay, these two obviously very close when they were growing up, and now we actually get to see it. Because I remember there were a lot of us saying, oh, I wish we got to see what they were like when they were kids, and they gave it to us. I think it was brilliant. It was really, really nice to see what maybe Powder would have been like if she didn't, you know, go off the deep end and all of that. So in this universe, Vi didn't make it after that sort of that first episode that we saw of Arcane.
Yeah, and I'm sure if Vi had the choice, she would do it like 1,000 times over whatever she did,
Yeah.
so that, you know, everyone else could be there in her place.
Yeah, very in character for her too. I love that moment how Echo took the time to draw the Vi that he knows from his universe on the mural there for Powder. I thought it was a beautiful episode. I thought,
I know.
yeah, all the little details. I mean, there would have been heaps that we missed. Obviously, we'll have to watch Necrit's video or something when it comes out. But yeah, I thought a lot of it was very in that time theme that Echo is known for as a champion, the Z Drive, all that sort of stuff. We've seen a lot of his cinematics. It kind of lent into all of that as well, which was really cool. I thought the music was magnificent again.
It was so emotional. I was
Yeah.
like crying through the whole episode.
Yeah. Oh, it was a beautiful episode for sure. It was good to see Echo again. I mean, the other thing we have to comment on was a couple of other things. Heimerdinger.
Yeah. So does that sort of mean he's done for both universes?
Yeah, does he kind
or-
of just get lost in it? Lost in the source? He just ceases to exist, maybe. I'm not sure what happened, but that would be quite sad. I mean, we've been,
I
bantering with him
know.
for a while, but that would be sad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it did seem quite sacrificial and final.
It did.
You know, he said that nice thing, and then I can only assume that means he's done in both worlds.
Did he make that sacrifice so then Echo could remain as well?
Well,
or-
yeah, I think someone had to be pressing the buttons and stuff.
Yeah, shit. That's devastating there.
Well, now Echo's got to go through this all alone.
I think he's on his way back, so we'll have to wait to see how he reintegrates back into the main storyline. But then there was the whole Jace storyline there. So, I mean, we can understand why Jace went and did his thing. I really liked it. That adds so much more to episode 6.
Yes, and I was too emotional to see it. Any possibility of anything Jace went through this episode, last episode.
Oh, man, we went in on Jace, man.
Oh, I was so upset. I love Vanda so much.
Yeah.
So that was my main thing last episode. And to see, like, Jace rip that away, even though, you know,
Yeah.
I couldn't see the bigger picture. It was devastating.
Yeah.
Because
No,
I've
no,
already
no.
lost Vanda.
I mean, I get that. We weren't the only one with that response. But, yeah, I mean, Jace went through his shit and he saw the complete opposite to Echo and, like,
yeah.
what happens if it was actually used, whereas Echo saw what happens if it wasn't used. And,
Yes.
so I loved the way they were sort of using those scenes in tandem.
Yeah, the episode was so well constructed.
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
the parallels and, you know,
Yeah.
the skipping to and from the scenes.
I think it was paced really nicely too.
So good, yeah.
I'd imagine next episode's probably, because they keep following this theme, it's probably Vi and Caitlin, because the episode 8 was called Oil and Water, I think.
Oh, yes.
So episode 8 will probably be focusing on those two. I do hope that maybe more of what's been going through Caitlin's mind is explained a little bit more in that episode if they do go in that direction. But I think now we have to see where Echo ends up, what Jace's next move is. Like, who was the dude behind the hood?
We didn't see his face. I thought if they were going to do a face reveal, it would have been now. Maybe it's just someone we don't know whose face it is.
Well, let's go through that again just quickly. So, the person at the very start, in episode 1 or 2 of the whole series that we saw meet Jace in the desert or wherever it was, is that the same character? Because now I'm hearing that could be Victor. People were saying it could be Rise from the League Cinematic Universe and
That's right, yeah.
and all of that with the runes.
Yes.
We think it's potentially Victor. Like, who's he talking to? I think it's a separate character.
He was talking to the same person who he met in the
Yeah, it's a
Blizzard.
separate character, I think.
Whether that's Victor or not, I don't know. But it was the same person as he met before.
Maybe this character is another character that bleeds into other series.
Oh.
And then we find out in another series who it is.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe something like that. I feel like Powder in this sort of, not flashback, but alternate reality was... I like how different she was, but how sort of in character would have been for her. She almost seemed a little bit like Jinx, but a little bit more innocent too, and a little bit like we've only seen a little bit of what her mum was like.
Yeah.
But reminded me a little bit of how she used to speak to Vanda and Silco in those flashbacks and stuff like that.
Yeah, true.
And then seeing Vanda, Silco, so I do think Silco got to the letter.
There you go.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was nice to see. We're getting a lot of fan service.
I know.
A lot. I'm not complaining. Look, because, you know, I think a lot of people were asking for the Echo and Powder ship to be like canon, as they say.
Yes.
And it looks like they gave that to us. They had that nice moment overlooking Piltover and Zorn. And at least in our heads now, we can be like, in that universe, Powder is all right.
Yeah, we can hold on to that.
But you know why they've done that?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Ah.
Yes, you do.
It's so mean.
Yeah,
How
because
did they do that?
in episode 9, that's not happening. And she's going to
great.
have a terrible time. I don't know what that is.
Awesome.
I don't know what they've got planned, but
Good.
I've seen these dirty, dirty tricks before. So we've got that to look forward to.
Thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out. For early access to all of our reactions, you can support us on Patreon if you'd like. And yeah, thank you so much again. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.